Hi everyone, this is Deacon Paul, and this is the Gospel Reflection for Tuesday, March 31st. And this week we're in John chapter 8, which is a fairly challenging chapter in the Gospel. And the chapter begins with the encounter with the woman caught in adultery. And then what follows from that is a dialogue between Jesus and the scribes and Pharisees. And this dialogue can be somewhat challenging to make sense of. And today we're in verses 21 to 30 of John chapter 8. And I think an important verse to focus upon today is verse 27, where Jesus says to them, "When you have lifted up the Son of Man, then you will know that I am He." And actually, this phrase, the word "he," is actually added in the English translation. It's not there in the Greek. So in the Greek, we actually have, "When you have lifted up the Son of Man, then you will know that I am." And that phrase "I am" is a really significant phrase in the Gospel of John. Biblical scholars have sometimes referred to John as the Gospel of I am, because it's in this gospel that Jesus makes many of his well-known, what we call I am statements. I am the bread of life, I am the light of the world, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and so forth. And those I am statements connect Jesus back to Moses and the encounter with the burning bush that happens in chapter 3 of the book of Exodus. And if you remember the story of the burning bush, Moses encounters God in the burning bush, and Moses says, "Well, what's your name? What should I tell people? Who is this God that I've encountered?" And in Exodus 3:14, God responds something to the effect of, again, depending on the translation from the Hebrew, "I am that I am." So when Jesus uses these I am statements, he is identifying himself with that same revelation to Moses. He's saying, in the same way that God revealed himself to Moses in the burning bush, God now reveals himself to you through me. And that's what I'd like us to reflect upon today. The fact that, as Catholics, we believe that Jesus is the revelation of God the Father to the world. And I think an important question for us to reflect upon today is, so what? Or basically, what difference does that make to me that Jesus is the revelation of the Father? And not only in terms of belief, but actually in terms of actions and behavior. And especially at a time of crisis like we're in right now. Take some time, take some quiet, perhaps read some of those I am statements of Jesus that you'll find in the Gospel of John, and then reflect upon the question, what difference does it make to me that Jesus is the revelation of the Father?